What's up, guys? Wednesday night, it's Robert and Royer, your local rum drinkers, or maybe not so local, depending on where you're from, but we're on your screen, so we're local today, and we are excited to be here. Royer, tell them how excited you are.
I am pumped to be here.
That's a face that says excitement, guys. So we're here. We're excited. We have a few things to talk about tonight, so it's going to be a fun night. Obviously, we had some great comments from you guys. I've been trying to get caught up. I'm sorry. Haven't been super good about catching up on comments, but I did start to get caught up on a few comments here this last week, and we had some great questions come in. So the biggest one was talking about how long does rum stay good for, or alcohol in general. So that's something we're going to be...
After you open it up, right?
After you open it, right?
After you open it.
Obviously not sealed, because it goes bad in 30 days. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows you have 30 days from buying rum to open and finish the bottle.
Not true.
I'm just kidding.
Not
It's
true.
not really it.
Not
maybe,
true.
Probably not. Maybe a little bit longer. A couple days maybe. Give or take a few days.
I hope that's not true, because I know we do have a few bottles behind the bar here that we're not going to open for a while.
Well, we're running out of time.
So.
I can tell you that much. If 30 days is the limit,
right?
we're running out of time. Drums and Rums is in the house.
Welcome.
Hey. First one here.
Hey.
We appreciate you being here. Appreciate the thumbs ups coming in. We absolutely love it.
Zachary's in the house.
In the hizzle with his pickles and hot dogs, representing the Rum Dog Millionaire brand right there.
Thank you.
That has Rum Dog Millionaire all over it. We all know
does.
Zachary is Rum Dog Millionaire material. So glad to have you here. We're excited for you guys. I did get it into the Facebook group, so I did get it over there. I think it worked. I hope it worked. I didn't really technical check it, but I'm sure it's fine.
Bryce is here.
Bryce.
Welcome from Kansas.
From Kansas. So, like, the biggest thing about Kansas is I never know when I'm actually there, because I'm always on the border of Missouri and Kansas the whole time, and I never know which part I'm in. They don't put enough signs up, and then I always feel weird about, am I in Kansas or am I in Missouri?
Oh,
I don't know. Sorry, that's my Kansas story. It's the first thing I think of, right? I got family there, right? So I'm always on the border, right on the edge, and I never know where I'm exactly
used to
at.
do a little traveling in Kansas for business. Wichita was a big place that I went to.
Wichita.
Yep.
I don't even know where Wichita is, but it sounds cool.
Kansas.
Very cool.
Oh, we covered this.
It's in Kansas. I don't know why I didn't get that right off the start. So we have, and we're going to wait to tell you what we're drinking tonight, because it's going to go along with our topic. So we are going to get into the topic.
Stop. Ready, Set, Rum is in the house. Welcome, Jamie. And hey, I just want to say congratulations.
It's the round of applause. See, it goes around.
Seriously, congratulations. I saw your spot on YouTube. You're a new dad, so
congratulations.
Congrats.
The cheers.
Congrats.
This one's for you. It's awesome. Oh, man, just watch out for the tornadoes and witches and flying houses. Yes, I've heard that about Kansas. That is also a fact I've known about
They made
Kansas.
a movie about that, too.
There's a documentary.
A documentary.
Wow. This
girl and her dog.
This lady got hit by a house and everything. It was crazy.
Wow.
So you got to watch out for those tornadoes when you're in Kansas. Drinking Pirate out here in Arizona. Puriat, right? Got some Puriat out there in Arizona.
Very
Matches
nice.
in the house. Let's see here. Bryce says that's about 45 minutes from me. The border, Kansas City, Missouri. It's a fun place. We love coming to visit. We love hanging out. My wife and I travel up there with family there and everything. We went out here actually not that long ago, and we were talking about going again. So it's a pretty fun time. We enjoy our Kansas City, Missouri / Kansas trips. Right? Here we go. We got all the congratulations coming in, because we're all loving Ready, Set, Rum. Jamie being new dad, absolutely exciting.
It's a great community, the rum community.
We all love it here.
It's a good one.
And speaking of that too, we've had some comments come in, and we get some new people from time to time that don't quite understand the community we have here.
Oh,
and it's always great when they come in and they write me a book about how wrong we are and how much we suck.
Oh, yeah.
And then I'm not a fighter. I'm a kill him with kindness kind of person. So I always respond back with a book of my own that just states, hey, like, we're all here to have a good time. Yep. It's actually a really fun community. And then before you know it, we go back a few times and they end up subscribing and joining the community.
Yes.
I know there's been more than one person, and that's okay. You just didn't know. So that's why I try to do a good job.
We don't know it all.
Yeah,
about rum.
We know
we're still learning about the rum
every day. And if you go back and watch videos from us from the very beginning, we were wrong about a lot of things. And we grew over time.
We're big enough to admit it.
We're learning. I'm not as big as Royer, but I'm.
Hey.
But we are learning as we go a little bit. So it's been absolutely fun doing this. I don't know where Toto is. Bryce doesn't know where Toto is. That's all in the documentary. It's all there.
It is.
Period is actually pronounced pirate. It says on the bottle. I don't know. I guess I always
That's
thought
what I always.
That's what I thought too.
That's what I always.
Now
thought.
I look silly. Now I look so silly.
Here's the thing. So so this is the pirate rum. I've always called this pirate. But there we've had some comments
about how it's not pronounced that way.
Not pronounced that way.
And we had several people tell us this. We looked it up. Yep. There is a group of people that believes it's said the other way.
That.
It's like a tomato kind of thing. I feel like pirate period. Like what you're going with. And I always liked pirate. I always felt like
it's kind of like this right here.
Well, it's not really even close to that.
Well, okay. My example.
There's also a language barrier in this one.
Well, there is a language barrier. So a lot of people refer to this as barbencourt, right? I mean, this is how...
Which is how we say it here in the English language. We would say it. Is barbencourt. Now,
this is a Haitian rum, and it's actually pronounced...
Babankou.
Babankou.
Is how you would actually pronounce it.
That's actually how you would pronounce it. In
Haitian. So it's a language thing. Like
it's
obviously
the R's are completely silent in barbencourt.
Babankou.
Babankou. So...
it's just kind of like, yeah. So, I mean, that's how I always thought it was too. So, I guess I don't know if it says it on the bottle. I believe the bottle. That's where I get most of my facts from. So
it's where we do our research.
Yes.
Right.
Drums and Rum says they're drinking the picture that he texted Roger. You guys are sending text messages now. I'm not included on these. They didn't CC me in. I don't know what this picture was. He's drinking. It's probably a big old glass of water. That's what I'm guessing. Fiji water. So that's my guess for you. Open the tag on the pirate bottle. We should really go ahead and do that. There is the tag. We kept the tag. So go ahead. Let's read the tag. Right, let's read the facts. Pirate.
We'll do our research now.
We're doing research just for you right here, right now.
Pirate XO Reserve is produced from the finest artisanal spirits and exotic ingredients carefully sourced from around the globe.
Well, you don't even have to go that far. It says it right here. Like this is the part.
I was having fun.
The very top of it says pronounced.
Oh yeah.
Pirate.
It's
actually spelled for you in the top.
Oh yeah.
I do appreciate your reading though. It was getting really good.
Right. Intense,
but
right?
It does say it in bold letters on the top of the tag, pronounced pirate. I don't know how we didn't pick up on that. Maybe that's where we first started calling it that. But we just had so many people start correcting us. We started kind of just going with, I guess, the cool thing, guys. We fell into peer pressure.
We did.
We let you down, and I'm so sorry. So pirate would be the correct way to say that. So we'll start saying that again. Now I just feel like I'm flip-flopping back and forth, and I look silly on camera. You just can't
make a decision.
I just look silly. It's fine. I'm used to it. Yeah, he said read the first line when you open it.
I know.
I didn't read that first either. My reading skills are not up to speed. I'm sorry.
I did. I just wanted to have some fun.
I'm like 20 seconds behind everything right now. So how
far? It's been that way all week. It's been a crazy week.
It has been a
crazy week for anybody else out there.
Crazy week.
It's just like, gosh, I can't wait to get this week done.
It started with a Monday, followed up with a Tuesday.
Well,
now we're on a Wednesday.
We had Monday off. I mean, we
did have Monday off, didn't
we? Yeah, we had Monday off.
I forgot about that already. God, it seems like
so long ago. It
didn't
seem like we had Monday. It seems like we've had a couple of Mondays in a row.
Seems like that was so long ago.
Oh, my goodness.
Okay. It was Labor Day. Happy Labor Day to everybody. Hope you guys enjoyed your day off. If you didn't get the day off, hope you just got some time to do something fun or spend some time with family. It was really fun.
Family, friends.
We spent the time drinking rum, hanging out, playing cards.
We did.
That's pretty much what we did over the holiday weekend, which was really good. So, Drums and Rums, how far are you guys from Milwaukee?
About 4 hours.
4 hours from Milwaukee. Good trivia question. We were prepared. So, let's get into the topic.
I know geography fairly.
Geography. I don't know geography hardly at all.
He lives next door.
I live up the road, so that's about how far my geography goes. So, we're going to talk about it a little bit. So, how long does alcohol stay good for, or more importantly, how long does rum stay good for after you open it? So
after you open the bottle.
This was a comment that we got in here. I believe
it was a very good question.
It was Vlado, I believe, that left the comment. And so great question. First of all, what a lot of people mostly know but might not know is that unopened alcohol stays good forever. It will never go bad. It's sealed up. You can keep it on a shelf and it will preserve it.
But what fun is that?
Right.
I mean, seriously.
But if you're saving it for an occasion, you bought something, you're not going to get to it for a while.
Okay, so I'm going to sidetrack you here, okay? Because we became acquainted with an individual that was not quite of retirement age yet, and they were collecting a variety of rums, and they actually had they stated that they had, I think, over 500 different rums
that they were planning for their whole retirement.
So they would go buy a bottle, none of them opened. They were saving them for retirement for that magical day, and they're going to start trying all the different rums at that point, I guess.
Yes. So they're just collecting up rum, which is perfectly fine. You can definitely do that and have them set up for when you want to drink them. Now, the big question, but I opened it just like us and all of our bottles back here, right? So what happens when you open it? How long will it stay good for? How long can I leave it open and not have to forcibly drink it? Because darn it, shucky darns.
Forcibly drink it.
Shucky darns, I got to drink rum tonight.
Yeah.
Babe, it's okay. This bottle's been open for a while. I have to finish it. She loves it when I tell her that. You know, that it's a great excuse, right? So what I've gathered from our fact checking, which we've fallen behind here a little bit outside of the spectrum, but what I've gathered is 1 to 2 years, usually opened alcohol will stay preserved in its normal state of what you opened it for about 1 to 2 years. And they said to be on the safe side, you should drink it within a year. So if you want to open a bottle of rum and you're looking to drink it over a period of time, just know that 365 days is a good time frame to shoot for to be able to finish it. Now, if you were like us before we started doing this YouTube channel, that was never really a problem for us. Like we only ever usually had a handful of bottles at a time, right?
A handful of bottles.
But now we have hundreds of bottles. And so we've actually fallen behind on some of them. And so that's what brings me to what we're drinking tonight, because it was such a good topic.
It's kind of like, you know, when you have the leftovers in the fridge, or, you know, like that chicken dinner that was really good, and you know, next couple of days it's gonna go bad. You're gonna have to throw it away.
And you gotta have it. You gotta finish it.
You just gotta finish it up.
We let the wives know we gotta finish up the rum.
We gotta finish it.
So Royer's got a couple. I've got a couple. They all have like very little amounts in them. So let's talk about what we got in front of us.
So far, we've finished up Old St. Pete.
Old St. Pete. And you can find all of these reviews neatly placed in our YouTube channel.
Nice little plug there.
You're welcome.
And then I'm going to be probably finishing up some Bacardi Gran Reserva Diaz.
10-year. Bam. Got 10-year Bacardi.
Got a little bit left there.
Then we swing it over to my end here, and I currently just tapped in pretty much the end of Blue Chair Bay Spice Rum. Added that into the bottom. I got a little bit left in there. It's going to make a nice little capper for something here, but I got a little bit left. And then I'm going to be switching over to start working down the Bacardi 8-year, which we got the 10-year over there. Yep. I like the 8-year better, so we switched off a little bit, so I'm going to try and knock down some of that as well. It's got a little bit more in it.
Oh, you got to finish it tonight.
I got to finish it tonight. We're doing it as a team. We're doing it as a team. So we're working through several different rums. Obviously, you know, we got a couple different Bacardis, the Blue Chair Bay, the Old St. Pete. So we got a craft, a couple big brands, working through some different rums. So it'll be fun. But that's what we're doing. We're trying to clear off some shelf space. We honestly need a little bit of shelf space, and we spend so much time trying new rums that we hardly ever go back for very much, right? So it's really important for us to do that.
So many very new rums.
Unopened. Like we just we're so excited to get into that we won't a lot of times go back and try some of the old stuff because we're just so excited to get into the new stuff. So it's really good for us to go through and clean out the closet a little bit, open up some rums, bring some of these back. So I think
spring cleaning.
We missed spring by a little bit.
We did.
Just a little. But I think we are going to continue some spring cleaning over the next couple of weeks. I think we're going to try to find some different rums to maybe try to cap off, finish a little bit, show you guys kind of some old reviews that we had. Because honestly, the 8-year, the 10-year, both those reviews, we were in the garage.
Yes.
We reviewed those, the Bacardi Diaz, the Bacardi Ocho. Were garage reviews. So we've had them for a little bit more than the year time frame. believe we're on 2 years, like
So we gotta finish them tonight.
Close to 3 years. So we gotta finish them tonight is what we're gonna try and do, right? It's awesome. Oh man, let's see here. So shout out to Milwaukee for being 4 hours away. Michael McAllister, here it comes.
Milwaukee, thank you for only being 4 hours away. We appreciate you
and your brewing company. It's for Milwaukee out there. That's awesome. Cohen coming in, just got a bottle of Ron. It looks like Izalco, 15-year, something close to that. Cast strength yesterday. A blend of 5 different rums, $69.99. That sounds absolutely awesome.
That does.
Not at too bad of a price point either, so that's awesome. Zachary, I'm in Texas. LOL. I don't know if that's the joke, the punchline there, but I'm. That's where
that is not the punchline.
That's where Iowa's punchline stops. Like, we're from Iowa. LOL.
Yeah.
And that's where I stop.
Well, that's us.
All right, so I'll continue.
That's Iowa.
I'll continue reading. Okay, I'm sorry. About to be headed home from work, but thank God it's Friday and I will be sipping on some bamboo. So it must be the end of the week. Must be on the end of the week for you, which congratulations to the end of the week, right? And bamboo is delicious. It's absolutely a sweet, delicious rum. Let's see here. Cohen's going to be drinking some Foursquare tonight, which are always good products.
Yes. This is actually one of my favorites.
Sagacity. Sagacity. Sounds like a movie. Ready, Set, Rum. Bacardi 10 is delicious.
Thank you, Jamie.
I agree. I think the 8 years better though. So
I appreciate the 10 year. Thank you.
I do think they're both good.
He agrees with me.
He agrees with you. Well, you're smarter than I am. You have more wisdom. So I just try to keep up as much as I can. It only makes sense
with the old guy.
that I like the lower number because I haven't quite gotten there yet. I will achieve Royer status at some point. Someday. If I work hard enough and drink enough rum, I too can be like you. That's what I strive for.
You'd set that bar a little bit higher. I'm just saying.
That's the height of the bar. I mean, that's the ceiling. There is no higher. Zachary says we got to drink the Stro. We can't drink the Stro, or else we'd be out of admission to the bar. That's reserved.
We still want people to stop by the bar.
Stro is reserved for our guests when they come in to be able to have admission to the bar. So we try to keep that on hand. We actually have more of that than I feel like we should, with how many people have had drinks of it.
I know,
but we still do have a pretty good amount of Stro sitting over there. So it's definitely we're going to get another bottle.
What I'd like to do there's a couple of people out there that are friends.
Just a couple.
Just friends.
We have 2 friends.
Yeah,
that includes each other.
But I'd like to have them actually join us on our live.
Yes. I think we can make some stuff happen. Obviously, we want to do that. Our bar is not super huge. We're hoping to expand. We'll be doing some more different videos as we go, but we are just having fun. We try to fit both of us back here and get a third person. And outside of that, I don't know if we can get 4 people back here. We could try. Our bar looks all right. I feel like on YouTube, you see the videos and it looks like pretty spacious with the 2 of us. 3 of us, it starts to get a little packed. I mean, it's not an enormous bar. I wish that we had a bigger bar, but we don't have a huge bar by any means. So we're just in a basement bar, hanging out, drinking Stro every day. This is what we do. It's great.
No, we're not.
Ready, Set, Rum says you should do the infinite bottle at the end of your of drinking these. So we got to get an infinite one. One of those, we were talking about that, I think, last week, right? An endless and everlasting bottle of rum that never ends. I'm still looking for it. I'm hoping to find it on sale. I got to find a coupon first.
A coupon.
Got to find a coupon, right?
Talk to the wife. Maybe she'll find you a coupon.
It's awesome. Ready, Set, Rum says that they also like to go back to old rums and see how your palate improves.
Yeah, it does.
Absolutely.
Change. It changes quite a bit. And that's one of the things that I've really noticed is a lot of the rums that we started out with in the garage when we first started doing these.
I didn't like them.
I go back now and it's like, wow, this tastes so much different.
Yes.
And it's not, I don't think it's just because of the age. I think it's actually because our palates have developed a little bit differently, now, just through the different tasting experiences.
200 rums later.
Yeah, 200 different rums later.
Right. So, I mean, that's a big thing, too, especially if you're getting into rum drinking,
Yeah.
especially those of you who might be a little newer into rum. Don't get discouraged if you try something and it might not be the best fit for you. Maybe set it on the shelf for 6-7 months, try some other stuff along the way, and bring it back, because it's amazing how much, I think, what's the time frame for a palate change? Isn't it like every 4 months, every 4 months? I think your tongue molecules, science stuff, sophistication, see, it's my smart words, right? Changes like once every like 3 to 4 months. I think it's something like that. I'm not 100% sure, but it's in that time frame somewhere. So it's always worth going back and trying something again. Oh man. Let's see here. Greetings, John's in the house, joined in from Just Rum.
Hey, John.
Rum, Just a Distillery in the house tonight.
Welcome.
We obviously were sporting the Rum Dog Millionaire in the photo for today. We're really excited about it. If you guys don't know anything about Rum Dog Millionaire, you have to go watch last week's live. It's pretty much amazing, and it will tell you everything you need to know. Yep. And there'll be more to come on that in the future. But for now, that live is everything you've hoped and dreamed for. It's there about Rum Dog Millionaire, so it's absolutely amazing. Foursquare 2008. No reason to say that, but read it out loud for Roger. Foursquare 2008. Boom. In your face. Take that. I don't know.
Huh.
Was that like a plug?
No reason to say.
Did you get in a fight with somebody about it not being good as something else, or
not that I'm
because you were wrong.
Not that I remember.
You were wrong. That's all I'm saying.
I oftentimes am.
That's amazing. That's awesome. Yeah, Foursquare does some good stuff. They're 2008. So we did the Real McCoys, which is made out of Foursquare Distillery, and then obviously we've had Sagacity, and we're going to be getting into some others. We're just starting to get some of that into Iowa because we've been working on our liquor stores forever to bring in better stuff. You've been
working on your liquor stores.
But have you guys been working on your liquor stores? That's what we got to do, is get cool new products brought in, good products brought in, so that it's not just, the regular Captain, Bacardi, Cruisin', the normal stuff sitting on the shelf.
And there's nothing wrong with any of those.
But it's taking up shelf space for a lot of these craft distillers. So we want to bring in some new stuff so we can obviously enjoy all of it, but we want some new stuff too.
But on the same hand, if there's a lot of people that they enjoy that type of stuff. They enjoy the Captain, the Cruisins, and the Bacardis, and
absolutely,
and that's really good. Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm drinking tonight.
Yep.
Is a little Bacardi action.
I probably have a Captain something at least once a week.
I've got some,
Well, and I'm also from Iowa, where every bar only carries Captain. So
yeah, I know.
There's that too. And Sailor Jerry. Captain and Sailor Jerry.
Not every bar carries Sailor Jerry.
Well, I don't know what bars you're going to. I only go to the fine bars that have Sailor Jerry.
Fine bars in Iowa.
Hey, we've got some.
That just makes me laugh.
We hop on down to the Olive Garden, the Texas Roadhouse, have ourselves a rum. That's all I'm saying.
There we go.
It's amazing. Andrew says, "Yee! I'm here." You're welcome. That's exactly how he wrote it.
Welcome, Andrew.
That's exactly how he wrote it. Roger was saying he missed out on buying Foursquare 2008 a while back. You did. That was the one you missed. That's
the
why.
one that I missed. Michael, is that what you're having tonight?
Such a letdown.
Is that what you're having tonight?
No, he's just reminding you that you missed out on a great Foursquare.
That I missed it.
You don't suck, because every time we're on the YouTube channel here, everybody's a winner because we're all drinking rum and having a good time. You're
bad, though.
A winner in my book.
Michael's just rubbing that back in my face.
Well, you did drop the ball.
I did drop the ball.
When you go to the store and you have the option to buy 2 Foursquare products versus just one, guys, buy 2. What are you doing? You got to get them.
The wife was with me.
Well, that
and
seems
we
like
didn't have a
personal problem.
And we didn't have a coupon.
It's a personal problem. Oh, my goodness. Mind Freak coming in. We haven't seen Mind Freak in a while. Welcome back. Just to hear Rob say that again. Yee! I'm here too. Yee! Mind Freak's in the house, guys. I'm gonna annoy you. I hope your volume wasn't turned too far up there as I screeched in your ears with that battle cry of rum. But yes, I appreciate you making me say that again. I feel like that could be my catchphrase. Yee! You have yeah, baby, and I could have yee like really loud and long all the time. I could just start yelling that everywhere I go.
You could
the battle, the official,
that would be fun.
The unofficial battle cry of rum. I mean, isn't that what it should just be like?
Yeah, baby.
I think yee as I run into the liquor store would get everybody's attention.
Yeah, I'm sure it would.
If you run in and say, yeah, baby, you might get a sexual harassment charge. Like, we don't want those, right? Like, it'd be weird. You run in there, don't look at the bottle of rum like that.
Yeah, baby.
See the way you're eyeballing that tall glass bottle.
Wow, this is taking a weird turn.
It is
now.
taking a weird turn. I don't know why you had to make it so weird, but you did.
I'm not the one that
you did it.
All right.
Cohen says there's lots of Foursquare 2009 out there. Yes, we actually haven't gotten hardly squat for Foursquare, so we're still working on getting more. We've done everything that our area's gotten, but we are working on getting more. So hopefully in your guys' areas, you're seeing some good Foursquare products. They absolutely have all been amazing that we've had.
They do have some tremendously good products.
They do.
They
tremendously.
They really
terrific.
Do.
Terrific. So we have a few reviews coming up too, talking about some of this new rum and getting me on the thought process of that. So we do have a couple new ones coming out. If you guys didn't see it yet, the Blackberry Rum review dropped today, talking about Just Rum's Blackberry Rum. I know we did a sneak peek for you guys a few weeks back, but we did post the actual official review today, so it is up. So make sure you guys go check that one out.
So, John, if you haven't checked it out, you'll check it out later.
You have to watch the video. It was a pretty fun video. We were really excited to do it. And obviously, we mixed with lemonade instead of a general pop mixer because that's how it's recommended to be drank. So very fun review. We had a lot of fun doing it.
We did.
With that, we have Barcelo's Imperial Onyx on deck. That one's coming up. And then we have the Frigate Reserve 21 year that we talked about a couple weeks back as well. That's going to be coming up. So that one's coming in. So what's it called when you're not on deck? The one before it. I don't know. I don't know baseball terms very well. Not very sporty. I'm not very athletic. That's why I drink rum. This is my sport. This is how I spend my time. My Wednesday evenings, I don't play a softball league. Last time I did that, I hyperextended my leg on my first time at bat, and I missed the whole rest of the season. So that's how about exciting my sports life goes.
Did you even get to first base?
I did make it to first base, but they took me out and had a pinch runner the rest of the time, and I had to sit on the bench, and I couldn't play the rest of the season. They stuck me out in, was it left field, right field, whatever. The one nobody hits to, and it's softball, right? It's beer league softball. So I just have a beer in my hand sitting in left field with a glove in one hand and a beer in another, doing absolutely nothing the whole time. So it was great. The guy playing center field kind of played my position for me. I just was there in case the ball directly came to me. Never did.
Held your glove up
just
there.
Held my glove up. It never did. So I was good the whole time. So Roger, back Robert. I don't know, Michael. How much rum are you having over there? I don't know how to read this, but yee baby, yee baby.
He's saying mine is baby, and yours would be yee baby,
yee baby, yee baby. I don't know. The baby, I feel like might make it weird. I think yee, we're pretty cool. Like it's a pretty cool sounding thing. I think we got it figured out here. Andrew, about to drink some Smith & Cross rum just for the occasion. Absolutely.
Very nice.
I think, is that the one? We have cross keys.
No,
we have cross keys.
We do not have the Smith & Cross yet.
Smith & Cross.
We have not. We haven't had that here.
Can you believe that?
I've had that actually out in Colorado.
I'm writing the governor a letter right now. This is unacceptable. Somebody is drinking a rum that we don't have.
We can get it. We can get it.
Then why don't we have it? The man, that's why, Royer. We're writing letters.
We're writing letters to the governor.
To the governor.
We want our Smith & Cross rum.
Now. You want my vote. This is how you sway it. I don't know why it's not part of politics anymore. Rum being a part of politics was the greatest part of American history.
I don't know that it was the greatest part.
It's got to be up there.
Fun part.
Top 5.
Okay.
Top 5 best American history moments was when rum was included in politics and voting. That's all I have to say about that. The other 4 are up to you. What do we got here? Oh, the Just Rum Blackberry is looking good. It is good.
Yes,
it is delicious.
Very good.
If you watch the sneak peek or watch the review, it's a very fun review. We had a lot of fun with it.
You just posted the review today.
Yep, went up earlier this afternoon, so it was a good one to get out there. And then we have another one from Just Rum coming for the holidays for you holiday rum drinkers out there. So that one is even a little further on the horizon, but it is coming up in the future.
Well, I'll show them the bottle.
Going to show them the bottle. We'll show you because you see it here on the lives. What are these sound effects?
Don't overdo it. We don't want to spend our entire budget.
You're right. Got to save the vocal cords. So we got seasonal spice.
Seasonal spice.
Seasonal spice.
I'm really looking forward to this.
I think it's going to be a good fall one. I'm really excited.
Colonial Estate style rum.
As fall is right around the corner here, we're basically here. It's already kind of happening. Like pumpkins are out everywhere. It's Iowa. The leaves are already falling. It's already going to be negative 30 in a month. So we might as well get used to fall right now. So it's pretty much happening. So we're going to be getting into some seasonal spice. It'll be good.
I really like, John, I really like what you did with the label on the back. Really does a good job of explaining this. So,
Zachary's coming in here. So he's on his way home, and his wife just sent him a picture of a brand new, spanking new bottle of Blue Chair Bay Spice Rum. Mine's empty. Yours is probably looking a little bit better.
A little bit better.
I just finished off this one here. Our store isn't even carrying it anymore, right? It's now.
What's up with that?
It's now been clarified as special order around here, which is absolutely crazy to think about. But yes, so I'm glad you have a full bottle. I highly recommend the full bottles over the empty bottles. They're way better that way. Smith & Cross, a 5-year-old Hamden estate sourced rum. It's fun facts for you. We're talking about it here.
Yep.
Ready, Set, Rum is just rum in Florida. Good question. I don't believe they're in any stores in Florida. However, as far as getting it in Florida, I believe you can send them a message. I do know they've been having
here's what I'm
distribution.
Just reach out to Just Rum
directly,
and
send them a fax
and ask them directly. If how you should go about getting their rum.
Yeah, by fax.
Yes.
Send them a fax. Their fax number can be found at justrum.com.
So you're gonna go to the website.
You gotta go to the website
to get the fax number to fax. You drive to the local library.
It just gets more logical.
Fax machine anymore.
It gets more logical.
Yeah.
Let's give a thumbs up if we remember the fax machine, guys. Again, coming in here watching the live. Who remembers using fax machines? Because I sure don't. I've never used one in my life, but I hear it was a heck of a time.
That really surprised me. Here's my surprised look.
Gasp, right? They don't use those today. I don't have one in my office. Like I've actually had people ask me if they can fax me something, and I'm like, no, because it's 2021. Kathy, stop it. I don't know. I don't know what to do. So I don't even know how to receive or send one. So I've never done that. I've heard it's a lot like scanning something, only you type some numbers in the copier and then it just prints it out somewhere else. Sounds terrible. I don't know who came up with this idea, but it didn't seem that well thought out.
It was pre-email.
Okay.
All right.
When was pre-email?
Evidently before you were born.
I don't remember pre-email. I grew up with computers.
It's funny. I remember being at work and because all we had was the fax machine.
Okay.
And then they brought this new fangled internet thing
The internet.
They brought the internet in and they were going to give us something called email.
Oh my gosh.
It was like,
and you all were upset.
I don't know. I want that.
And you're like, get out. This is the worst idea.
How am I going to know that this person gets this message?
It's going to go downhill. This is going to be a
go
fad.
across the fax machine.
It's going to be a fad. Why would I send a digital message that somebody has to open
makes no
on
sense.
email when I can send them a piece of paper through the printer
on the World Wide Web?
The World Wide Web. That doesn't seem very secure. That's all I have to say.
I know, right?
Doesn't seem very secure to me, right? Cohen says Hawkeyes are not beating the Buckeyes. What? Them is fighting words. I don't know. I was off to a pretty hot start this year, so we'll see. I did see we got off to a pretty hot start. We crushed in week 1, so I don't know. We'll see what the Buckeyes can bring. Maybe they are a lot better than.
If there's any Hawkeye fans out there, if you're interested, you really want to show your true colors, go check out yeplights.com.
I love it. We're
just saying.
Plug
The show is
websites.
sponsored. The show is sponsored by yeplights.com.
By Yep Lights and Rum Dog Millionaire. All the sponsors. We're super big now.
Seriously, go check out yeplights.com.
It's awesome. So Just Rum will be in November for Florida. Looking to head there in November for Florida. So for those of you looking for some Just Rum in Florida, November, I believe they are headed to the Miami Rum Festival, I believe is what.
I think so.
That's kind of the deal.
John was saying.
So they're going to be in town. They're going to be around, maybe punching in the door of Jensen's Liquor, where we ship. They ship to a lot of different states from Jensen's Liquor. I know that's how Naked in Jamaica does theirs. So lots of good hookups there.
Bryce
still uses a fax machine. Send me a fax. How do I receive a fax? Can you receive a fax?
No, I don't have a fax machine here.
Why? Why don't you have a fax machine? If we accepted faxes, I would take those reviews, comments, things as such a priority. That would be like number 1. We should get a fax machine so only the truest of the community that really want to be heard and get their ideas out there, they can send us a fax and we can
just the facts.
Just the facts.
Just the facts.
It'd be so good. Listen, I'm calling my fax guy right now. I'm not missing out on this heck of a deal.
You better get on the landline because the fax machine, I'm not sure it was. You got to have a bag phone for that.
A bag phone. You know what's crazy is my dad had a bag phone.
Oh, yeah?
I remember my dad's bag phone as a kid. And I used to have that, and he'd keep it in the car between the seat. It's like this big. It's like the size of a toaster. Who wants to carry a toaster with a handle on it around all day? How was the bag phone? Like, I just think about this, and
you were the coolest. If you had a bag phone,
you were the coolest.
You were the coolest.
I think it should have been. I feel like what would have been more practical if you had a bag phone is to have a backpack phone, like the people in the military that use the radios and stuff, like a super long walkie-talkie style thing. You know, like the little army guys that you play that have the big thing, the radio in.
Yeah, the radio guy.
Right. You watch Band of Brothers. Come on now. You got to keep up with me. So literally, why didn't they just...
This is just coming derailed completely.
We're just going to derail it here. But that's what they should have done with the bag phone, is made it a backpack phone. Because it would have been so much easier to carry than as a briefcase. I'm just saying. It would have been.
All right.
It would have been.
Well,
you're welcome.
I don't...
Robert's idea of the day.
Goodness.
You're welcome. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Joan Knox in the house.
Trevor's
Hello.
here as well. Welcome, Trevor.
It's amazing.
Welcome, Joan.
That's awesome. So we were lucky to have a fax machine. You were.
See?
I'm not lucky because Royer, if you guys think Royer should get a fax machine for you guys to send faxes, hit the thumbs up button. We need likes.
I'm not getting a fax
thumbs
machine.
ups for
I'm
fax
not getting a fax machine for the
How
bar.
many thumbs ups will it take to get a fax machine? Come on.
I am not getting a fax machine
For the
bar.
That would be the best. They could do
It would not be the best.
We'd be sitting here giving a review, and then all of a sudden, and we get a fax during the middle of it. And we could have
that'd be great.
We could have breaking news.
Oh, breaking
news from the fax machine.
If we have breaking news, just have it come over my phone. Right?
No, we can't.
Text me, give me breaking news.
We're a really big deal. We cannot
fax.
We cannot afford the time to check our phones during the show. Okay,
it's sitting right here.
Nope. We're too busy. We need a fax machine.
I don't know if we have enough room on the bar top.
We absolutely do. Machine. We'll build a shelf. It'll be fine. We're gonna get it in here. We need some thumbs ups for a fax machine. That's what we need.
Take a
lot of thumbs ups for maybe 2 fax machines. Then we'll each have our own fax machine. It's gonna spread.
Yeah. Okay.
It's amazing. Cheers from the north. Enjoying a Flora de Cana 12 neat. And I enjoy your reviews. I have used a fax. Terry, welcome to the show.
Terry,
glad to have you here. Thank you so much. And you were lucky enough to get to use a fax machine. That's amazing. I'm so I feel left out. I feel like I have not.
You should.
It's an experience I've never gotten to have, and I feel like it would be really cool. Just saying. I feel like it would make me feel way more important if we had a fax machine. So you can't handle a fax. Joan says I can't handle it. She's probably right. I can't handle most things, so I've never used a fax machine. Therefore, there's probably a reason I've never used a fax machine.
Can't handle it.
I can't handle it. Nope. Guys, I haven't come up to standards to be able to handle the fax. It'd probably take a week's worth of training at work for me to know how to use the fax machine.
For you, it probably would.
It'd probably take me a week. I have a fax app for that. There's a fax app?
A fax app.
I bet. Is that a thing? Or is it just email with a picture? I don't know. It sounds like you could just send pictures to your phone. It's not really faxing anymore. You just take a picture. My phone automatically scans, but I have Microsoft Word in Excel on my phone. So I don't know if it does the same thing on everybody's phone. But Just Rum going to California Rum Festival. That is soon.
Cohen.
Oh, so Cohen's saying Just Rum. Are they going to the California Rum Festival? Maybe. I don't know. I have no idea.
John, you want to pipe in here?
I have no idea what's on their calendar.
Are you going to be going to California?
The boys of Oregon have going on. Hopping on the Oregon Trail, making their way. As they so readily do. Riley says, hello, boys. What's up?
Hello.
What's up, girl? We're here. We're doing it.
Make it weird now.
Yeah, I'd like to make it weird. Send us a fax.
Our fax number is.
Man, I swear we should get a fax number. This would be super great.
We are not going to
It could spell Robert and Roger, the numbers you have to type in to send it. It'd be great. Or just drinking.
Our budget does not allow that.
How much is a fax machine? These things are like old. I feel like I could find one on Craigslist for like $10.
You could probably pick one up for free.
Well, then why don't we go get? That's not.
You got to get a fax repairman to fix it. it'll actually work.
We have YouTube. We can become fax repairmen.
Okay, John's piping in here.
He's ignoring
next year
me.
for the California Rum Festival.
Just Rum's looking for next year for the California Rum Festival. A lot of festivals there's so many. If you actually look up rum festivals, you'd probably be really surprised how many rum festivals are across the country. There's actually quite a few, not in Iowa. So
none.
Don't pass through on your
one.
journey to the festivals of rum through Iowa, because you won't find it. But you will find the warm, sandy beaches of Iowa if you do come here. Absolutely amazing that you can enjoy a lot of whiskey.
Cornfields and ranch.
Cornfields and ranch.
And Busch Light.
Busch. Why does this always come up? Anybody? I mean, if anybody's got an Iowa stereotype, I'd love to know. I feel like every time I meet people, we're all about those stereotypes, right? So they always ask if I own a cow, if I live on a farm, if I drive a tractor.
So I've had people literally ask me, well, do you drive a tractor to work every day?
Yes.
It's like, no.
Oh, Riley, beep, boop, beep, 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 boop. Fax sounds. See?
There you go.
Think about how cool that would be if we were just talking about this.
That would not be cool.
And we got breaking news on the fax machine. Think about it. Think about the news we could get. Think about the things people need to tell us while we're on the show that they can't put in the comments because it's breaking news.
Breaking news.
They need us to read it first.
Oh, I see.
This is what's got to happen, guys. This is where we're at in life.
Send me a text.
Facts.
Send me a text. I'll read it.
We definitely need. We didn't get any thumbs ups for Fax Machine.
No,
everybody, I was like, everybody hit that thumbs up button.
Thank you
for getting a fax machine, and nobody, everybody's like, don't spend your rum fund on fax machines. That's probably the responsible thing to do. That's probably the responsible thing. What can we get thumbs ups for? That's more of a positive thing.
I do have a question for the evening.
All right.
Okay. I would like to know what is one of your favorite rum cocktails.
Rum cocktails. We have been talking a lot about cocktails lately.
So because one of the things that you and I have been kicking around was actually doing, some mixed drink videos, this type of thing, right?
Yeah.
So
we are talking about expanding into some cocktail videos. Yep. Obviously, this isn't our full-time thing, and we've been very, very busy these last few months. Yes. And so getting out new videos
making money to pay the bills.
So buy more rum, right? And show up here for you guys. So that's what we've been focused on. And so as we continue to do this, we do want to put out some different stuff. So we are looking at new cocktail videos, something down the road. I think would be a really fun idea, expanding on that. So, yeah, what's your guys' favorite cocktails? If you guys are mixing up some cocktails at home outside of a Diet Coke, Diet Pepsi, right, Cuba Libres, what are you guys mixing up? It'd be interesting to see what you guys like to make. Is it more of a Mai Tai thing? Or there it is. Bryce comes in. Good old Mai Tai or Hurricane.
Yep.
Bam.
There you go.
Look at that.
Thank you, Bryce.
It's amazing.
Appreciate that.
Mind Freak's asking, so currently, which is your favorite rums? The one that you just pick up off the shelf if you didn't want to spend the time choosing.
Oh, wow.
This would be the first one that would come to my mind. The sign in the back would probably be the first one. I think that's always the one that definitely hits my head instantly first.
I'm gonna probably go with just from Maplewood 1 Year Rested.
The 1 Year Maplewood is always a great rum.
Always a good rum.
Amazing sipper, a delicious rum. So you guys would not be disappointed.
And I'm gonna take a wild stab in the dark.
You got me on that one too.
That's going to be this one right here.
Matriarch.
Modern Matriarch.
Salted caramel rum.
Yes.
These root beer.
Oh, yeah, that is good. That is really good.
It's definitely got to have root beer.
These are some of our favorite rums for a lot of different reasons. Number one is they're really good. We really enjoy the flavor. You can taste the love that these craft distillers put into these rums.
Super secret note for being really serious in rum, guys. If you want to be a really serious rum drinker, and this is between us and you guys right here on the live, it is a key thing that when you become a big rum drinker, to make sure that the top go-to rums that you're choosing when you're telling people are good.
Yes. And
amazing.
Those three rums right there, if I see those on the shelf and I'm out, I'm buying a bottle.
Buying a bottle.
Absolutely.
This is one that we haven't reviewed yet, and it's probably a ways out because of some rums that have got bumped ahead of it. But I am going to throw it out there. This is a rum that I regularly go to when I'm just going to grab a rum off the shelf, and that is Deadhead's dark chocolate rum in the monkey head bottle here. A delicious dessert rum, sipper rum. It's amazing, and I just drink it on its own. I put nothing in it.
Yep.
I pour it in a glass with some ice, and I drink it.
I think that's really how that rum's meant.
It's a great dessert rum, super flavorful.
There is
absolutely.
a lot of really, really awesome rums out there.
Yeah, absolutely. So what we got coming in here. Andrew coming in here. If you've ever heard of Whorehound candy with Smith & Cross rum with Pepsi, is really good. Has the candy flavor, in my opinion. Interesting. Huh. Okay. That's awesome. I haven't.
I've not heard of that.
That definitely sounds really good. That's very interesting. We got Cohen coming in. Aged rum with ginger beer is good. Yep, absolutely. That's a big one.
That's a tropical depression.
Tropical depression if you're drinking docks. Otherwise,
Dark and Stormy.
The Dark and Stormy is the famous one from Gosling's on that.
Yep.
But you can obviously use different stuff. It always makes it really different and good and unique when you add a few different rums into it. So Andrew's saying he's got to try that. Absolutely. And definitely try it with some different stuff. You can find some really, really good rums. I think we've made it with a few different rums, some Dark and Stormies in the back. And then obviously the traditional rum that remains nameless at the moment is when I took the Caribulu and I swapped it into some different rums. So Caribulu is 151 rum, Malibu, and pineapple juice. And I
don't make 151 Bacardi anymore.
But they make 151 Crucian, so you can still make it.
They do.
But I altered that recipe a little bit into the it's pineapple juice with Crucian's hurricane proof. So it's a little less on the 151. It's a little bit less than that. 137. And then I use Malibu Black instead of regular Malibu.
And that's 70.
So that's a little bit more alcoholic than the Malibu. So I swapped the rums a little bit. It changes it up, the flavor a little bit. I like it better. I think it's
really,
amazing.
really good.
But it's delicious. It's always fun to do some cocktails.
We still got to come up with a name for that.
We'll name it someday. We'll call it Cthulhu or something crazy. Cthulhu would be amazing.
Caribulu 2.0.
Caraba Cthulhu. I don't know. We'll just make it so you can't say it. It's awesome. I use Don Q 151. Yes.
Yeah, Don Q.
That is a great one as well. We have picked up Don Q's 151. I think Crucian and Don Q are the only two of that I know off the top of my head. I can't think of anybody else that makes a 151, but I did see Don Q's.
There is another one out there.
Jesse picked that up the other day.
Did he?
So that's amazing. So always fun. Thank you. Appreciate your cocktails coming in.
Yes.
Again, if you want to keep putting some cocktails in there, we're always interested in what you guys are making at home because, again, we're probably going to be looking at expanding the show here at some point in the future into doing some of that stuff for you guys. So, and obviously, Royer comes well-dressed in those
Jeremy,
videos
I don't know if you're in the house yet tonight.
But he's dressed to impress.
Yep.
Look at this. So this is the shirt that Jeremy had bought, the exact same shirt,
His wife bought it for him.
His wife bought it for him.
A present. Yep.
Searched it, found it, got the flowers and women.
Yep.
How inappropriate. I'm just kidding. I love it. I think it's an awesome
what's
shirt.
What's inappropriate about
the flowers? Blue flowers. That's so unnatural.
Who doesn't love flowers?
Unnatural. Right? Okay. I doubt that that's the flower's natural color. Stop dyeing flowers, okay? Terrible. We're gonna get shut down. The reason YouTube's gonna take us down
because of my shirt.
Harming flowers. that would be sad. Don't take us down, YouTube. We're sorry. We love all flowers.
All flowers.
We love the flowers. They're amazing. Oh man. So I hope you guys are having a good night tonight. I don't know if there's anything else that you guys are looking for tonight. We talked a little bit about the headlines there. I think I put in there something about cocktails, which we just talked about, and Shantys, which I really didn't have anything to say about Shantys other than I've been listening to some Shantys lately. Just if you're ever in the mood for some good rum drinking music, you have to go search up on your Spotify, YouTube, Pandora, look up some sea Shantys and start listening and pretending you're on a boat.
For me personally, my go-to for that type of thing is Jimmy Buffett. But I'm a big fan.
But Jimmy Buffett wasn't singing Shantys on the ocean.
I know.
But, while they pillaged ships.
For my rum drinking, if I'm listening to music, it's Jimmy Buffett.
Do you know the reason behind sea Shantys? Do you know why? Do you know why back in the day they had sea Shantys and captains allowed the men to sing on the boat? It was actually for morale because because they would get, depressed and all this stuff being at sea.
So
it kept morale up.
I always thought, the beatings would continue until the
beat-
morale improved.
Yes, they beat the morale into you.
Right.
They just beat morale into you, which
That's what I always thought.
that might have happened as well. But I do know that they
smile. Damn it. Be happy.
That's how it's done here on Just Drinking. I mean, that's how we keep our morale up. But that is true. So yes, so they would allow, the captains would always want their ship, the deckhands and stuff, to sing because it would keep them more positive and work harder,
fact.
right? Which is also why my work lets me sing at work. So I'm much more productive when I'm singing. And if you've ever heard my singing voice, you'd be blessed. Not gonna hear it here.
Huh.
It's too much. I don't want to give too much too soon, right?
All right.
So maybe if you come to the bar,
we'll
you'll
come
get
out
to
with
hear
a CD or something.
CD. They still make those. That I mean, CDs are a thing still, huh?
Well, albums are coming back.
Albums are coming back, guys. How about that? Anybody bought an album lately?
That's just terrible, because I got rid of my entire album collection.
I got rid of my record player and all that. I had one as a kid, like a retro one, and I got rid of it. Now albums are big. Retro. Retro. Vintage. Vintage Royer.
All righty.
It's amazing.
Retro. Yeah, I've got record player over there. It's not really retro because it is what it was when I bought it.
It is what it is. It's normal. That's okay. I'm starting to feel old now because I guess kids are saying classic rock is like things that I grew up with now. I guess really? I guess like Sum 41 and stuff is becoming like classic rock. I don't know. I guess that's now classic rock. What the heck's going on? I don't know. It's modern rock.
Wait until they start saying, "Thank you, sir."
Thank you, sir. I always
have a nice day, sir.
I say sir and ma'am all the time.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's different when they start saying it to you.
I mean, some people have said it to me.
Oh,
is that weird? Is that weird? Also,
usually a little meaning there.
You know, I think that I look pretty young. I got ID'd the other day when I was buying liquor. It was pretty impressive. I was like, yeah, you can see it. I'm definitely trying to sneak by here.
I could say so many things, but anyhow, I won't.
The bald head and everything doesn't give it away, guys. I mean, that's a hot style for high school kids, I hear. It's just shaving your head. I didn't hear that. I don't think it's a real thing. I don't think anybody's doing that, but they should.
I really
because it's very windy up here. It's very breezy. You can feel everything. It's amazing. You just cool wind through my skull. It's gonna be amazing.
Oh,
Alestorm. Alestorm is a great rum drinking or just plain drinking band. Alestorm. That sounds awesome. Let's start a band. New idea. Just Drinking musical. I was just talking about singing. You don't know how to
play any instrument.
But I can sing, right? I can be a singer. You don't need to play any instruments if you can sing. Think about me singing.
Cohen's piping in here. Pussers has a 151. That I did not know.
I did not know Pussers made a 151.
I did not know that.
Okay.
We have, locally we have their naval rum here.
Interesting. Yeah, we never get any of that stuff. So Lemon Heart, Hamilton 151. So they got those, but not as good either. So it's probably why we don't see them. If they don't really take off, it's really hard to get stuff here that's not like big brand, top of the.
I think I've seen the Lemon Heart 151 in Illinois.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Those Illinoises.
Yep.
Illinoisans.
Those great places that they get to have all the good rum.
All the good rum, which is not usually us. So.
Nope.
All right, guys. Well, I don't think we have anything else for you guys. We hope you're having an amazing evening. If you guys have any suggestions for us, things you'd like to see from us, you always feel free to send us a message or leave a comment. If we did get an email the other day, we'll get back to some of our emails. Our email list has grown a little bit, which is pretty exciting. So obviously, if you guys have some ideas, you're always welcome to reach out to the email.
We do want to hear from you.
If you guys are looking for a little bit of more conversation, want to find some other rum drinkers, I posted the link in the description below for the Facebook group, Just Drinking After Hours, where a lot of people from this show and Dublin, Ireland, because apparently we're really big there, are all on the Just Drinking After Hours. If you guys are wanting to talk some rum, you're always welcome to start a discussion there. So click the link, join the group.
Just remember, be kind.
Be kind.
Be kind.
We don't take to unkindliness. You will get the boot. So we're always welcoming in the community. We want to make sure everybody's just having a good time talking about rum, enjoying some good rum.
Yep.
So that's happening there, as well as the Instagram. We put some pictures up of the Rum Dog Millionaire. If you guys didn't catch last week's live, make sure you go back and watch it. But the Rum Dog
by Just Rum.
The Rum Dog Millionaire pictures are up on the Instagram. If you guys want to read the label, find out a little bit more about that, and watch last week's video about all the details of Rum Dog Millionaire. You guys will not be disappointed. We appreciate each and every one of you. Need to see the Fax Machine next time. Yes. Also, Fax Machine in the future. Possibilities? Maybe.
We'll see.
How much cooler would it have been if I told them instead of sending an email or going to our social media, if I said send a fax? That would have been awesome, right? We
would have been really strange is if we actually received
a fax. I feel like
even
one of you out
fax.
there, one person out there, I know you guys are dedicated to some of this stuff.
Well, they're drinking at the office then.
Somebody would have sent us a fax. We do not condone drinking at the office. How dare you say such things? Never.
That's how it would happen.
Never, but you got to send faxes. Everybody doesn't have a fax machine at home.
That's one of my favorite lines from a Bruce Willis movie. Just the facts, man. Just facts.
Just the facts.
Just
facts. Like facts as in like fact check, like fact.
Exactly.
Or fax check like fax machine. Like that's the facts.
Exactly. That's the funny part of it.
Is it like the Carfax?
The
Carfax. Fox.
No.
All right. We're off topic. All right. We hope you all have an amazing faxes. You'd get tons. Andrew knows we'd get tons. I hope you guys are having an amazing Wednesday evening. We're going to get some new reviews out for you guys and hopefully do some extra stuff. We appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for making this community fun. And if you guys ever have any questions, concerns about rum, you're always welcome to reach out to us. We love to hear from you. And we hope you're guys having an amazing day, enjoying some good drinks. And we will see you guys next week. Royer, get them home safe.
Always drink responsibly, never drink and drive. And no rums or harm during the making of this video.
Not at all. We'll see you next time, guys.
Take care.